Hey y'all, welcome to 2025. I hope you had a fantastic Christmas season, that you got to spend a lot of time with friends, family, and loved ones, and that your new year was just as fantastic. And if you're currently like me and you are in the middle of this winter storm, I hope that you're also like me and that you're enjoying all the snow that you're getting, because it is definitely making my heart very light. Today is the second Friday of January, and that makes today Quitter's Day. For those of you that don't know, Quitter's Day is the day that most people are known to quit or give up on their New Year's resolutions. And with that, I wanted to offer you all some encouragement and motivation to not give up and kind of change our perspective on what Quitter's Day means. Um, when we start something new, we tend to be very critical of ourselves, especially if it's something that is in the public view. For example, let's say you are setting a New Year's resolution to get in shape, and that means you're going to a public gymnasium where there are a lot of other people there who can kind of see your progress. And maybe the other people who are there, you like to go early in the morning, and so the people who are there with you early in the morning, they are maybe where you want to be at the end, or far more advanced doing the lifts or the exercises that you're doing. And so being there and not having that level of skill, or not being where you want to be, it can be very awkward or maybe even embarrassing. And that can make it very difficult to stay true to your goals. Or maybe you set something to push yourself and you find yourself just not being very successful. Maybe you wanted to read more this year, and yet every time you try to read, you find yourself reading one or two pages and getting stuck in that endless loop of reading the third page over and over and over, because you keep getting distracted and just can't seem to focus. The truth is, a lot of things can get in our way that can hinder us from achieving our goals and reaching where we want to reach. And that can be very discouraging and can make us want to give up or quit. And the truth is, sometimes we do need to quit. And that doesn't mean that we're stopping entirely. You know, I like to play video games, and sometimes I'll be playing on a video game and get myself stuck in an area that I don't know how to get out of. Maybe I took a more difficult path or a different challenging route that I've now got myself stuck in, and I can't progress, and I'm unable to go back either. Sometimes in that moment, I have to quit the game and reload a previous save so I can start that area with a clean slate. And maybe that's how we need to see Quitter's Day today, rather than being the day that we quit and give up because we didn't really reach our goal. You know, we wanted to make sure that we are eating healthier, and we've been to McDonald's 4 times already this year, or we wanted to get to the gym more often, and we've been to the gym once or twice, and while we were there we spent more time on our phone than we were lifting. Or we wanted to try and learn a new language, and you find that every time you get up, the Duolingo bird is giving you the angry eye for missing more lessons. Whatever it is you might be trying to do, rather than giving up entirely, maybe see this day as you quitting from the version of that goal you were trying to reach. You're quitting from the habits that you had tried to make to reach that goal. You're quitting from that one way of doing something and giving yourself the opportunity to start with a clean slate and start from scratch. That way you can readjust and take what you've learned to start again. The truth is, when you're trying to reach a new goal, how you start isn't always the most important. Life isn't a sprint. You can have a bad start and still finish very successfully at the end of that race. And a lot of times in this very instant gratification driven world, we find that we are seeing everything as a sprint, and when we don't see results right away, we can get discouraged. So my hope for you today is that rather than seeing this as a sprint, you'll see this as a marathon, and realize that just because I didn't start well, or I might not be where I want to be or be on track right now, that doesn't mean that come December 31st of 2025, I'm gonna be in the same place I am right now, because I'm just gonna keep giving in to my old habits or my old way of doing things. So today, on Quitter's Day, let's take this as an opportunity to quit the way we might have been trying to do something that might not have been working, so that tomorrow, the day after Quitter's Day, a new day, we can start with a clean slate and set ourselves pointed in the direction that we really want to go, and have made adjustments for what we know did not work. That way, as we continue this goal and we continue to strive for this goal, we'll be able to reach it in a much more efficient manner, in a way that is much more conducive to us, how we learn and how we function best. I hope that you guys are having a fantastic day. I hope you're getting a lot of snow like me and that you're able to play in it. Please stay safe in this cold if you are in an area that gets cold. I love you guys and wish you the best as we have a reset day on this Winners Day. Love y'all.